Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 12:02. There's still a decent amount of cars. Well, not really, honestly. It just started. But like I said, it's 12:02. There's a lot of good stuff. I couldn't get any good photos at first. So I don't really know what to do, honestly, but just want to come on and share that I also, right around 11:15, I had to go get my blanket from my car. So you guys know that little thing that I have in the back, right? For in the summertime, right? Or in the winter time, if I ever break down, there's obviously a pillow, right? And two big blankets back there, so I got one of those and wrapped it around me. But other than that, I'm still super happy and excited and waiting for everything to fully come into view. I was singing classic at some point, getting all amped up. Then I did some, gratitude and like connection to my out-of-body experience and all of that. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much consisted of 10 to 12, and then I also like looked at the constellation. Like I followed one star and saw like how far it was. So because you get to watch the horizon, so I watched one star and I was like, okay, time's moving along here. And yeah, it was. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna sign off here. I might try to get some more photos, but probably just save the battery, honestly. Yeah, so I also tucked in my sweatshirt at one point too. So yeah, it's been a good night here. So anyhow, guys, we'll officially keep rolling here. So probably just, I don't know, maybe think about Florida too, looking out my window. Just a couple things to keep me warm. Maybe I'll sing a song for a little bit and do more gratitude and thankfulness. Guys, talk to you guys later.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. Holy cow, guys. 12:35. Whew. I just couldn't take the freaking cold anymore. One number away playing, obviously. So yes, obviously I can't even hear myself think with that being so loud. So yes, obviously 12:35, like I said. Whew. I'm gonna stay out here until 2. So I also started singing Georgia Peaches. And I can't relate to Desperation, so that was also fun, So anyhow, guys, we'll officially just sit in here. Like I said, about another couple little minutes here, then we'll get out, and yeah. So, whew, it's freaking freezing out there, guys. So anyhow, I just want to do an actual video where you guys can see my face. I also did do some listening to the people talking too. Just also like, think of something, kind of like engage with them, So somehow people say like you're people watching. Well, I would have been like, whew, people listening. So my car says 49, but that's definitely not true. So anyhow, guys, I have my cedar heater on. I'm just gonna let this on here until probably 45. So 12:45 that is. So anyhow, guys, we'll officially go ahead and keep going. Just wanted to do a video where you guys can see my face and make those couple additions, and then like I said, we'll take this blanket back out and wrap up. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, so it's now officially 1:30. I'm officially gonna end it for tonight. Next time I come up here, I will definitely, not get up here until this time. So I'll go to bed, or take a nap or whatever, or just relax, until probably around, I want to say maybe 10:30. Then I'll start working my way up here. I did actually get to see it. It is absolutely beautiful, except unfortunately it doesn't appear as bright as others. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out my camera. I literally tried all of the different ISOs and shutter speeds. Like, I ended up at 1/2000th of a second, and then I had it up at like 30 seconds. I know obviously you're supposed to give it time for it to draw its like light and everything, right? So I still couldn't get it, honestly, so I don't know what the heck was going on. But like I said, it's really, really beautiful, honestly, to look up there and see it. It would be nice to have, just a little bit better. So, yeah, and it's also 132. A little bit more brighter light of it. I don't know why it's not bright, It's, obviously a lot of that could be the camera, but I don't think so. So I definitely also really want to figure that out. And then get my, my my smaller angle out, so get my smallest lens that I have out, and then go from there. I think that this is the way. No, this just puts me right back out here. Okay, so I have to just swing around one more time. So anyhow, guys, thank you again for watching. Obviously, again, have a long drive back, longer than normal because of the freaking why can't I think right now? Probably because I am a little bit tired. I have a longer drive back. See, there's that Georgia plate. Oh, yeah, because the wild animals, right? Duh. Yeah, the deer and the bear running out. So, yeah, there did look to be, I want to say a good, maybe only 15 people left, honestly, but, yeah. So, regardless, guys, I'm officially gonna get going here, but I know I said that a couple times, so, yeah. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys, obviously, tomorrow morning. I might honestly have this up once I leave, or once I get home, and then there we go. Alright, talk to you guys tomorrow.
Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Oh my god, guys, it is in between. I'll just say 3:15 and 3:45. Yeah, pretty big ballpark there. Oh my god, guys, I am officially now home. I have to get everything obviously off my bed, all of that stuff, and put it back up there, right? Everybody knows where that is. All this stuff usually is. But oh my god, guys, that is like magical up there. Oh my god, I was just in awe. That was like a spiritual renewal, right? Like a spiritual awakening too, right? Like that was beautiful up there, guys. I enjoyed every minute of it. And I am definitely going back more prepared clothing wise. I again had that little mistake, but I still had a blast, don't get me wrong. All right, so we can definitely go there again when it is a little bit warmer, but I'm still gonna pack more appropriately for welcome back to Pennsylvania. I again couldn't for the life of me figure out my camera. There it is over here. So I couldn't figure out the camera situation, but we'll figure it out. I couldn't figure it out, but we'll figure it out together. So we'll figure all that stuff out, and then, that way I don't have to use my phone. But I think my phone got some good pics. I do have to take out my contacts, because the one up here got like a little bit, well, you guys can't see, yeah, you guys can't see. You can see my eyeballs, but you can't see what my eyeballs see. right? So, anyhow, guys, yes, obviously it did get a little bit blurry, right? So, I think that it got some really good pics though. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my contacts, get all this stuff in, then I'll do a final good night video with you guys. Here we go. Alright guys, it's just a little bit later now, and I have to obviously take out my elastics. I'm gonna take out my elastics. I'm just gonna get a little bit something to eat, and then I'll brush my teeth and go to bed. I did already turn on my mattress heaters. I'm not gonna have a blonde moment on that, guys. They're officially on, guys. Blonde moments with that stuff. Let me get these out, and then I'll look at my photos real quick. Here we go. Alright guys, so I officially looked at them and took out my hair. Obviously you guys can still see that isn't like how it was yesterday whenever I had it up in the little section there. So I do have to get a little something to eat as well. I'll probably take a headache pill. I don't know why, because I had a good dinner. Anyhow guys, probably just, tiredness, honestly. But anyhow, super happy and excited still, but yeah, I don't know. There's lots of different things, I could have had too much, I could have also, because I recovered well. I don't know, guys. Anyhow, so I did look, it kind of looked like it was at the start, so you definitely had to be there a lot longer. So we'll definitely, do that at a later time, so yeah, we'll get up there later, right? So I'll stay here at home for a while and then I'll go up. So yeah, I mean, pretty much an all-nighter, guys. There's only about a little over an hour until sunrise. Yeah, guys, I would say that is an all-nighter. So no, I don't know what it is, guys, but I got a little bit of a headache. So I'll go take care of my headache. I just want to come on and share. I definitely need to figure out about the light, How do you get it to see the light, Because a lot of times what people also do to get like those ones where it's like streaks, you have to set, I think you do really, really fast shutter speed, yeah. So it doesn't have time to like absorb in the light, right? And then obviously it would show the light in the picture, right? Because it's absorbing it, but that was just insane. Like they are true, I would definitely agree, with what they say, that it's the darkest place east of the Allegheny, or east of the Mississippi, guys. And you guys can also see the one mountain was like 10 feet less than South Carolina, North Carolina at Chimney Rock. So that was kind of cool to see, So Blue Ridge Mountains are just as tall as the Appalachian Mountains. That's kind of cool to know. So, or at least some of them. I'm sure it's probably the majority of, I don't know. I know some Appalachian Mountains can be kind of small, like only 1,800 feet elevation, 1,600, high 1,600s. Anyhow, guys, let me go ahead and, wind down here and have a little mini snack. I'll probably have some fruit and some pudding. Yeah. And then officially get going to bed. Talk to you guys in the morning. Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 9:17 and I am back up and ready to roll. That was just insane, guys. I didn't fall asleep until almost 5, so I think we watched it at 6. I just looked at it really quickly, obviously, but it was only like 2 hours of actual sleep time, so I'm ready to roll, guys. So that's really, really good, though. You have to do that because then, you have to kind of go a little bit hard tonight, right? So hard today, actually. And then you can officially get some really good sleep tonight. Because you can't go too much, right? You can't take your excitement, and just go to the extreme with it, right? So, yes, that would definitely be a super long period of went low, right? Once you have, you know, not enough sleep that, maybe you slip and fall, right? Or, your balance is off a little bit because you haven't slept, multiple different things, right? So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead and get going, have some breakfast, and then I'll work on last night's films. Download, yeah, just have to upload it to my Google Drive. Um, you know, the talking thing from my camera, and maybe some of the pictures, too. I think I can actually look at the, like, nitty-gritty of the photo, right? And then see, how, like, what ISO I was using. And shutter speed and all of that. So, I probably should have, recorded it at the time. But like I said, my phone was at 50. It can take a while to charge, and obviously, yes, the Milky Way galaxy moves from the Earth stance very, very slow. It's actually super, super fast, right? Just like planet Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour right now. I don't even feel it, right? So, yeah. So I probably could have just got it up to like 20, right? And got some photos, but I know once you get low, sometimes the camera option doesn't work as much, right? So, yeah, you also have that. So, anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead and get going, and then I'll talk to you guys after breakfast. Here we go. Just have to make my bed, too. So, here we go. Gonna have some Miami Beach this morning, Mumu. Alright guys, here we go. Officially got 21 items coming up here in my Google Drive. And then like I said, or as you guys saw, I'm not going to have any, I can't think right now, orange juice. I'm not going to have any orange juice just because I'm having, obviously, tea right afterwards. I didn't have any yesterday, but that's okay. I didn't have any yogurt this morning, but I'm definitely not, as well. So, then once that's all done, I'll finish my 2 waters, and, we'll get to maybe some, Memorial Day shoots, since that's coming up here. Not in 2 days, but the next week. So, 2 Mondays from now. So, yeah, we'll officially play it by ear here. So, anyhow, I'll officially get going. Just want to come on and do another partway through my morning routine update. So, anyhow, I'm going to go get my tea. There we go, guys. Fully charged. Let's get it on. That's right, Mumu.
Direction it's in from here.
Hey everyone, your girl Licia is now officially 11:30. I wanted to come on and share my cleverness. So, clever blonde, right? Just like my bio. So, obviously, I was looking for a picnic. I was like, oh, it's picnic time already. So, I decided to think for a little bit. I was going to do like a whiteout, but then I was like, well, like a whiteout, because there's obviously white and then red, right? And then blue, right? And then obviously that would be, that would consist of red, white, and blue, right? And then it would be like a memorial, like 1 day before Memorial Day, right? Or 1 week before Memorial Day. And then I was thinking about like my peach lollipops, right? So do like, all the states, that I had visited, right? So maybe do one with like my South Carolina, right? Shirt on, Clearwater. So do like all the states, and then somehow incorporate all of the states in the United States ready, for Memorial Day, right? Something like that, but then I was like, okay, I can actually change that up a little bit because I still have a little bit of time yet because there's still two Mondays until Memorial Day. So I was thinking, okay, what about like a whiteout, right? And then obviously you guys saw that Hell of a Good dip obviously expired, right? I'm not just going to have chips by themselves. And then I was like, okay, so what else could I use? My ranch, right? So I'm going to have, so many, and it's obviously a Saturday too, so it'll be so many white options and taste too, because ranch, right, tastes much different than pudding, right? Pudding obviously tastes much different than pears, right? So, and then obviously my white in the chicken salad, right? So it'll be so many white combos with the green light to go. So yeah, and I'll probably wear my Green Lantern leggings. Or I could even wear my green shorts too. And then probably wear my, oh, it's still dirty. Guys, perfect. Look. Fruits. I can wear my fruit bikini, that white fruit bikini. It has green in it, like limes, right? So yeah, so many white. See, but is white necessarily bland? Like if you had to think of a color for bland, what would you think? Would you think white? I mean, I would. It's kind of the first thing that comes to my mind. Bland. See, but if you don't like a color, that could also be bland too. But white is also easy to mix and get colors that a lot of people like, right? So like pale purple obviously comes from white, right? Just add a little bit of white to it and it takes it away. Or red and blue make dark purple, right? So like not like a royal purple, but well, it's actually, yeah, it's like a royal purple. But yeah, white gives you a lot of different colors, right? So I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah. It'll be alright. So we'll figure it out though. Like I said, probably definitely just wear that, you know. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna go ahead and get dressed into all of that. I'm gonna run out my blanket, and then I'll be right back on with you guys for my picnic. Here we go.
Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I just got my picture. So, perfect. Yeah.
Hang on, you gotta get my whole body in there though.
There we go, perfect.
My whole face at least, you know. There it is. Sorry about that, guys. There was a freaking bumblebee. It landed right there. I was like, oh my god. So, anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get eating. But there we go. Make sure you get try to get the whole bikini too. Yeah, right there. Alright, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Picnic 1 of Super Lush Life down. Here we go. Super Lush Life 2026, that is. Anyhow, here we go. Next time I'll wear contacts, you know, and get all my sunglasses, you know, so I don't have to squint, right? Anyhow, here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. We're definitely going to be doing those shoots today because I'd be looking at myself. I was going to go ahead and look at the bluebirds, right? And then get out my camo shorts, which you guys saw, and I was like, whoa. Caught my own eye. I'm like, dang. Alyssa be looking on fire today, right? Cute and adorable, right? Nice little hair, right? Cute, adorable eyes, right? Super happy. You can definitely tell I'm still a little bit tired, but holy cow, guys. Be like, dang, look at Alyssa, dang. She'd be looking good today. Anyhow, guys, let's officially get a little bit of exercise. I'm only at 4,000. And then we're going to be looking real nice for these early Memorial Day shoots. Indeed, guys. Indeed. Ain't nothing sweeter than us Georgia peaches. Ain't nothing sweeter than us Georgia peaches. My just a nice little admiration video for you guys to see too. Anyhow, I'm gonna finish this. Maybe watch a YouTube video while I'm finishing it. Here we go.
Hey everyone, your girl is here. As you guys can see, they are officially getting ready for softball. I will not be doing any softball today. I was probably going to wait until Sunday anyhow. That way then, obviously, all the weekend crowd is gone. And, you know, everybody's getting ready for the work week. So, yeah, what I'll probably do is just come back here on Sunday. And I decided to change it anyhow just because it is obviously, you know, like Sunday reset, not do my photo shoots today. We'll do the walk today. So, yeah, I mean, I probably could have guessed that, but that's okay. So, anyhow, guys, we'll officially go walk the rest of the way out there, that trail. You know, back at my stomping grounds. Hey, everyone, your girl is here. So, it is obviously still there. Freaking insane. But I'm officially now going to do, well, wait until I get away from my car, honestly. I'll be right back on with you guys, and then we'll talk about what we're doing. Guys, look. Guys, there she is. Guys, no way. Oh my god. Guys, where's her nest? Where'd she go? I didn't see her. There she is. She's still there. Anyhow, guys, so yeah, I actually decided to come down on the other side of all that thick stuff. Actually, it looks like the animals do that too, which is cool. So, anyhow, guys, this is again the thick side, right? And then right there's that blanket, right, I was talking about. So, let's work our way down here on the front side of everything that I was. And we're gonna do a Hot Girl Summer bird egg check. Actually, didn't do a single one last Super Let's Play. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I mean, come on, Alyssa, it's Super Let's Play. We gotta get it together. So, anyway. Oh, guys, look, there's something. Here it is. Come on, go back to one. Guys, could this be her nest? Scavenger hunt, guys, for reals. Alright, guys, I just had to break off a little bit of shrub. I should be able to get to it now. Yep, there it is, guys. And the babies are already hatched. Let me break off just this little sliver here. There we go, flip it down. And baby cardinals, guys. Perfect. Jeez, give me 1 second to get a good hold on this. Okay, and then flip it up. Alright guys, let me actually watch this quick and make sure I got it really well. And then I'll be right back with you guys. Because there's the male. There he is, guys. So better hurry, here we go. Alright guys, so I looked, I just had to break off just one more little piece. There we go, I think I'm getting it, guys.
Alright guys, so finally now I had to, jeez, bumblebees be trying to fight. So yes guys, I finally got it. I was able to break this off completely back, and then I was able to slide it up, in through here, in between the two, and then boom, just like that. Alright guys, so now that I officially got that obviously took a little bit, obviously. I didn't want to break what she had, obviously. That's very disrespectful. So I just had to like move it around a little bit and get my phone in there and like slowly wiggle it enough until the Moldenflower Rose thorns loosened enough that my phone could kind of fit on in there. So let's go through the rest of the jungle here. Like I said guys, it is a full-fledged jungle in here. It is indeed. Let's flip you guys around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crawl under. Guys, that's a Baltimore Oriole. Okay, no. I'm not going to crawl down under. Just going to go through like this. Go through like this. Oh. Watch your step, Alyssa. Okay. Let's flip you guys around. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything here. Yeah, probably not. Alright guys, so that's a check off the list, right? We got a cardinal now for this year. Okay guys, why don't I do this on my own? This is dangerous. Alright guys, clouds are in. I'm officially here now on the other side. Clouds have since rolled in. Alright. Let's see. Don't see anything in there. Yep. There's nothing up here. So, should we cut through the... I think that's what we'll do. We'll just walk over here real quick, and then we'll cut through the yellow blanket, honestly. And just kind of go through that way. We'll also check on my camera while we're here too. Except we're not going to get the card until Monday. Alright guys, so there actually wasn't much actually back there, so I didn't film me walking the rest of the way through. I might just show a couple little snippets, but there wasn't much. Where I just said, you know, should we go down through the blanket? You know, this is super thick in here. Oh, this is dangerous. Let me do this on my own. So I did just see two cardinals, a male and a female, fly from there whenever I came through, but I don't see them now, so we'll keep walking. We'll go do a check on my trail cam and check that out, and then we'll officially walk our way out the fence row. So I'm on the lookout for birds. So we pretty much matched last Super Lush Life, you know, so that's good, right? Matching last Super Lush Life. But in a way, we actually did a step above, you know, because we found robins at different locations than last. You could even set, well, I mean, if I find robins at the same location, like, for example, I find one here, right? Well then, yeah, that is an improvement, you know? Yeah, it's definitely gonna start to rain soon. Well, that's why I'm wearing this, guys. Hot girl summer. Alright, guys. Let's get on up here. Probably speed this up. I look cute with that thing in my hair. I think it's, honeysuckle. Ah, that was cute. Alright, guys. Remember, I put it out, so I know where it is. And I did look. You had to really, really slow down to see it. Okay. Guys, I don't know. I do see it there. Look, if you look right underneath you guys can see the back of it in there from behind just to make sure. Yep, look. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, I can't do it from here. I'm gonna have to zoom out. What the heck? Guys, I don't understand. What am I zooming in on wrong? It's definitely right there. Alright guys, we'll just walk the whole way up to it, since I can't seem to zoom in from a distance on it. There we go. Right there. The green around it has died, obviously, because it's not from the plant itself. You know, that's the only thing with, you know, FBI jobs, right? You have to make them, you have to almost buy fake plants, right? To trick people. Oh my god, look! That's cute, guys. Alright, let me go get out there and we'll start walking around. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm officially here now to my walking, or where we're gonna walk together. That just must be the trees rubbing together up there. It's like, what in the hell is that noise? Anyhow guys, so yes, we'll officially walk on out here. The person did remove their trail camera, but they also could have just moved it too, right? So, yeah. We'll be seeing Hot Alyssa, right? I'm trying to think. No, there's not much like. No. I know one time, I did actually work with a person. Their name was Missy, right? So I said Missy Prissy Princess. She liked that a lot. But no, there's nothing like with Alyssa. Alua Hua. I mean, that's Alua Hua. Yeah, I mean, that kind of. Right? Like wear hoo-ha underwear. Yeah. Probably just, you know, have to really, really, really be creative if you're gonna do something like that. So, unfortunately, guys, we have to walk this way around. So, obviously, there was, you know, trees, right? Because we did have a lot of strong winds, right? I guess, while I was gone. So, gotta take the long way around, right? Take me the long way around. That's what we're doing, guys. Taking the long way around. Show you guys around here. Alright guys, keep walking. You guys remember up here, right? This is where I put out my trail cam. And I got the farmer. Remember, he was looking for berries. Do you guys remember that? I know you guys remember that. Yes, guys. Alyssa remembers. Alright, let's keep walking on up here. Don't see anything yet. Which is crazy. But then, you know, we'll walk that front side of the bushes too. It's the best way to do it. Get all the vantage points and figure out where the birds are. So, massive step there. You also have to watch out for the snakes too. It is that time of year. Alright guys, I'm gonna take another short little break. I'll be back on with you guys. Alright guys, here I am now, officially, where obviously there's a lot of bird's nest possibilities. This is obviously where I got all of my berries, but, you know, I'm not seeing much, honestly guys, so probably just call it quits here for today. And then, well, we'll talk soon. Alright guys, actually I spoke way too soon because look, right down here. Guys, cardinals! Oh my god, no way. come in from this angle. Holy cow, guys. 5 eggs, guys. No way. Oh my god. Guys. Holy cow. Guys, 5 freaking eggs. Oh my gosh. Never knew their broods were that big. Holy cow. This is actually turning into a very successful, because I was just talking about wanting cardinals and everything, and look. Here they are. 5 nice eggs. One more time. Focus. Alright, Alyssa, this is plenty long enough. You definitely got your picture there, girl. Holy cow. That is freaking amazing, guys. Freaking 5 cardinal eggs. No way. Oh my god. I was just talking about, hey, I don't think we're having much luck. And boom. I walk up to it and I was like, wait, what is it? And then look, I look in. Cardinal eggs. See, and I've noticed that them and the slashers, right? Their nests look so similar. It can be so hard to figure it out. You guys remember, right? I was like, wait, is this a thrasher? And yeah, on Monday, that's what it was. It was a thrasher. But it looked like a cardinal with the way they use that like straw and like the bark from these. I think it's this kind of tree. I don't know what kind of tree that is. I know maple, right? Maple tree. Duh, you can tell by the leaves. So they're always super easy, right? This kind of reminds me of, like I said, with the go-to, right? So it's just a nice leaf, right? With a straight down in the middle and a Y, right? A maple leaf, right? Look. Yep. Or you could also go the other step, right? Like the girl with why I've always hated my, it's like, I don't know about you, but I got a lot more going on. So she actually talked about the go-to as well, right? The go-to silhouette. Anyhow, guys, this is not a, so gotta relate the nature of nature into human nature, right? That is the very G version of it, right? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yes. Anyhow, guys, so let's not bring the nature of outside, and well, the nature of societal go-tos or societal, anyhow, guys. So, anyhow, here we officially are now. Officially gonna keep walking on out here. This is definitely gonna be great in the fall time. Like get like a, oh my god. Yeah, guys. Heck yes. Guys, I can hardly wait for the fall time. Gotta remember this place in the fall. I don't think that I actually walked up through that way, did I? No, I don't think I did last fall. We are this fall, guys. That is a killer spot. So, let me wait until I get up here, and then we'll officially, take the front side walking down. So here we go. Alright, guys, here we go. We're now on the front side of everything. Take a nice slow walk. Really check everything over. Remember there was a cardinal, a sparrow, right? So, we'll see if we can match that. Match your sparrow for this super lush life. And guys, this isn't even the end, because there's still a lot more places to walk, right? They're still going to be having their first broods of the season for a while. Yeah. You guys saw that one had 6, and more than likely 6 would probably be her first brood. There's one. Here's one, guys. Boom. Like I said, take it nice and slow. Alright. Oh! Jeez, holy shit. Guys, how in the hell was she sitting on there? That scared the hell out of me. Here. Hurry up, Alyssa. Hurry up.
Alright guys, let me check that. Alright guys, I think I got it now. I just had to move one piece of grass. There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna get on out of here. That one was squirming around, and that's just not polite to do. I don't want someone coming in my area and doing that, so don't do it to the birds, huh? Alright guys, so let's see, anything in here? Nope. You can go back on your nest. She's still squawking around back there. Yeah, that baby must have just hatched, guys. They really like these thorn bushes, I'll tell you that. I don't see anything there. Nothing back in there. Alright guys, I think that's it. Yep, that is it guys. Oh no, there's still a couple more nests up here. Or I'm sorry, a couple more shrubs. Let's check them out here real quick. Nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. I mean, they could be literally right in front of me. But this is just so bright. You know? Or, I'm sorry, so, blossomed out. Well, I guess you could also call this vegetation. Because a lot of this is blackberry bushes. So, alright guys, that'll officially do it for the bird egg check. Alright guys, update on these robins over here. So, we're not swinging through on Monday. We might swing through on Monday, honestly, again. But here is, in between the first and third week, there was 1 week where it was steady, Monday and Monday. And then from the second to the third, there was 2 checks, periodic checks. Anyhow, here we go.
Beautiful Mumu, huh?
Hey everyone, your girl is here, feeling absolutely adorable here before my shower. Obviously, you guys saw we just had some pancakes. Just want to come on really quickly and share that, yes indeed, I did look at my photos, and I definitely regret not getting a photo before I left, just because of how absolutely amazing everything was. There was like 3 photos where you can see actually a lot of the stars. So I definitely regret not like testing it. But again guys, there's still a whole nother time, you know. Definitely, later on, as well. And also get up there during the daytime and scout out if there's maybe like a place like down over the hill or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think there was like a bank behind me or something like that. So enough where, yeah, you don't have people bugging you, right? Yeah, so anyhow guys, they actually came out pretty decent, so I'll go ahead and include those 3 here at the end, and then I'll include this clip, my pancakes, and then obviously the pics. Then I'll produce this and end it for tonight. Probably just watch 1 or 2 shorter YouTube videos, maybe watch another Atypical, and then boom, brush my teeth and head on to bed. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. So coming to you guys today now, you guys can obviously see, I did take a photo with my phone just 1 minute before this, but you guys can also see, why is it completely dark? Well, there's at 12:59, I don't know why. Probably just that little bit is showing, honestly. I did have a blonde moment, I'll tell you guys about that. So yes, obviously, I put on my medium-sized lens, and the cover was on. That's why it's completely black, guys. So, then going back even before my movie, it's 11:31. And obviously, there wasn't much at that point. So, yeah, I definitely, again, had a massive blonde moment, you know. But, again, guys, there's still going to be another time before the end of the year that we can get back there. But it was definitely a good learning experience. You know, knowing that, like, just trusting that you know what you're doing, right? So, yeah, because a lot of those photos ended up being really, really good. So, anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead and get going. I did just want to also show that, so you guys can kind of see a correlation between the times and everything. So, yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for today. So I'll stop blabbering on, and I'll get this video produced. Then I'll relax here tonight to some YouTube. So, anyhow, talk to you guys later. There's, again, not much to add, so I'll stop trying to take up time. Also, my phone's at 15, so I really should hurry. Here we go.